Hi guys, you're on the Knox channel and this is our first look at the new Streetfighter V4s, and we're going to take a look at the V4 SP2 as well. So what's to say about the V4s Streetfighter? We tested it, or I tested this last year, and in my opinion, it is the very best super naked available on the market. And I think when you get a bike or when you get anything to the level where it's the best, you know, you aren't reinventing the wheel basically. You're looking for little incremental tweaks. Because you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah. And to an extent, I suppose that's what they've done with this, isn't it?
It's basically a naked Panigale. You know, they use a very similar engine. You know, obviously the gearing's different. On the new models, they've actually adjusted the swing arm pivot so that it's almost as if they're making them both more the same, but obviously it's more of a sat-up naked version. You know, very comfortable, very smooth. It's got the rear cylinder deactivation as well. And at the end of the day, it's a 200 plus horsepower naked bike. So
yes,
you know.
So they've made more of that.
Yes.
The part of the engine cuts off.
Yes.
Which was actually on the previous Streetfighter. It just wasn't almost like an official thing. I did notice when we were about 30 mile an hour and you're in a certain gear, half the engine did cut off. So hopefully that feature is improved and a bit more a feature of the bike, which obviously saves a bit of fuel and makes it quieter as well. It's quite a loud bike, and so therefore that's going to be a good feature in town. And it uses a lot of fuel, this bike, which is another little step that they've made. They've made the tank 1 litre bigger, so it's a 17 litre tank now. To be fair, I think they could have added about 5 litres and you'd still be wanting, because this thing guzzles fuel like no tomorrow. In fact, my mate had one and he put that new fuel in it. Was it E10?
E5. Oh, sorry, the cheap stuff.
The cheap
E10.
stuff. He put E10 in it and he got 60 miles out of a tank, which is crazy. So yeah. Anyway, a litre, you know, we're happy about that. That's a good upgrade. Yeah. New colourways, looking really smart, I think.
Looks wicked. Yeah, definitely. I mean, in terms of sort of stuff you don't see with the software, it's got the new Evo 2 software from Ducati. So, you know, the predictive traction control. It's hard to say what this bike doesn't have. You know, it's got, the spec is just ridiculous. You know, electronic suspension, every rider aid, you know, going electronics, you know, function. They've updated the aero for more downforce and stability. You know, it's awesome. It's very modern motorcycle. And with these new colorways, it definitely takes it another step forward.
It also looks fantastic in the red. They've sort of mimicked some of the Panigale V4s, because they've done the seat with the black and half red, half black seat. Looks really, really top notch. Although probably I am missing personally the all black one, because I think that was, for me, was the best. Anyway, let's swing over now to the SP2. If you've only seen the V4S, you think, I'm happy, I don't need to see any more. And then the problem is that they make bikes like this, the SP2. Yeah. And then that just changes your perspective again. And I wanted that one. Yeah. Now I really want this one. Because it's that degree more special, isn't it?
It's that step up. It's got the aluminium tank, you know, carbon bits everywhere you look. You know, it's lighter. It's got more racy internals, slightly higher power, and of course a full titanium acropovic system. Don't think it comes with the bike. I think it's 4 or 5 grand, but you know, it's a really special piece of kit. And
comes with a dry clutch.
Comes with a dry clutch as standard. It's
that's a high performance system. There isn't a problem with the normal one, to be fair, but that's next level stuff, isn't it? And obviously it gives you that Ducati sort of...
That Ducati click, that Ducati sound, you know, with their new engine, as you guys know, they've kept that twin sort of firing order almost, so they've still got that sound. But the question I've got is whether you're going to see these on your average track day, or it's going to be sort of a Sunday toy. You don't really know. But, you know, they do market as a track weapon, you know, so... you know, it's very capable, but yeah.
It's actually displayed on here with slick tyres.
Yes, exactly. So
So
pretty,
that's
pretty
part
cool.
of the intention, and
Yeah.
obviously, you know, not everybody wants a super bike with a big screen and bent, you know,
Yeah.
backside up, head down sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So this is more comfortable, but you could definitely live with a sports bike
Sure.
on this in terms of straight. I mean, it's
Yeah.
way fast enough to do that.
Definitely.
An unbelievable bike, and something that is achingly beautiful, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
And
It's
would
stunning.
do as well on the road, on the track, in someone's living room.
Oh yeah.
It would do equally
Nuts.
well on all three
Sure.
scenarios,
Definitely.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's the momentum Ducati have had over the last 10 or so years, constantly developing, constantly innovating, higher performance, you know, lower weight, and especially with them winning the MotoGP championship this year, I think they're going to be re-motivated to come out with bigger and better things as well in the future. So
I mean, you know, that fact has got to be really, really praised.
15
because
years in
you
the
see
making.
some manufacturers, right, and they're getting very scared by electrification, and they're not doing anything. You look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the Suzuki, and they're like, they've given up already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Making new things and making exciting things. Ducati just totally bucked that trend. And you have to be in awe of them. I think we should really support what they're doing
Yeah.
and buy their products and really enjoy them, because they're very, very special. Okay, so really hope you've enjoyed this little video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.